It's all go here. Catherine's been looking for Mum. Betty's been looking for me. Dad went looking for a snake.
The real Mrs. J will never give me an apple. That is not Mrs. Johnson.
And discovered Betty had been impersonating Mum.
I am Veronica.
Love your eye colour.
And Tiffany, well, Tiffany's been looking for dinosaurs.
Zap! Pow! Welcome of the Parallax, you are toast! Kaping!
If I'd known what to do that day.
Back off, bug. One touch of this and you're toast. Burnt toast. Must be something in the wrist action. Look out! Ah! Shoot! Shoot! Ah! Will I just lie there?
Oh well, live and learn.
Problem is, this portal's also a Parallax nest. Too many to zap, even Ben agrees.
Ben with his own stave. Talk about a recipe for disaster.
You had to practice with yours.
Where is the boy genius now?
I don't know.
Slippery little devil, isn't he?
Great. Right room, wrong world. How did I manage that?
When I opened the door and saw his room, Francis, my jaw just dropped down to my knees.
Not funny, guys. Sacred rule. My room is my castle.
Wrong, Ben.
It's not your room anymore.
You're renting out my room already.
We were protecting you.
Betty was here again.
Pretending to be Veronica.
She was trying to find if you existed.
So we had to prove that you didn't.
No boys here with guardian blood.
So you don't exist.
Time out. Which is why we had to change your room around. Simple.
Great. Just great. Except for the bit that I don't exist.
Oh, well,
Ben, you really should be real. Why don't you like
See this?
Stave.
It's not Mum's one. It's another one. Firepower and I can use it. So the plan is simple. Step 1, we need to get everyone together. Step 2, we need to find Betty. Step 3, I'm going to stop her for good. And step 4, I'm going to get my mum back.
Right. This time I'm coming with you. No more sitting here holding the fort. No argument. Now, I know what your mum said, but...
I wasn't going to argue, Dad. In fact, I've decided we need all the muscle power we can get.
You did? Well, you do?
So, you need to go and get Catherine's dad as well.
But isn't Catherine's dad some sort of artist? I mean, will he be of any use?
And then the plan is to meet up at the Guardian's hut.
And then?
Ben's going to tell us when we join up with him and Jeremy.
Jeremy's going.
Well, he is Ben's
It's okay, Melinda. Still trying to get used to it myself. Jeremy, you'll be a complete waste of space. But I guess we can't do much about that.
Well, he's willing to back any plan of Ben's 100%.
Now we'll have 2 loose cannons. Let's go, Melinda. We need to put some order back into this operation. Have you seen my sunglasses?
They're on your head.
I knew that. Let's go.
Unbelievable!
That's what I used to say, only I don't use that word anymore.
What's that?
It's acrylic. Relax, Dad.
I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed.
Stand still.
Whoa.
Cool move, Dad. Give me a clean shot.
Yeah, nice one, I think. Are there many more of them about?
Well, plenty. Especially if they're going to whiff of me. Don't worry. I've got backup.
Well, why didn't you use that just then?
Well, what is more reliable against acrylics? So far, anyway.
So far.
Well, there are a few things on this I have to work out.
Right.
Well, like this button here. It does something. See what I mean? Some kind of radio signal.
Doesn't sound like it'd knock off a Krellick.
Maybe, but I'd like to know all the options.
Hi.
Hi. I guess you two haven't met yet, right?
Right.
Right.
Dad, meet my dad.
Make it easy. Jeremy, meet Stefan.
Hello.
Hi.
I can't really blame him for not visiting me. He hasn't exactly
You
had a...
always said never be a boy chaser.
You won't understand. This is different. You're just too young. With experience, you're able to judge the tungsten alloy from the plastic fantastic.
On the other hand, you always said never let a guy take you for granted.
Little sisters know nothing about men. Trust me, Francis is...
I know nothing about men, big sister. Francis is...
a two-timing jerk. What's going on?
Hey, you don't understand. I was just sharing. That's what we do in my world, right?
Sure. You just blew it. Big time.
That's my little sister.
No,
What do you mean, no?
it was someone totally different.
Let her out or I'm telling my mum. Let her out now!
What's going on?
See? I told you.
I just saw you there.
Saw who?
You telling me I'm crazy?
You said it, not me.
For a second time, what's going on?
I don't know how you did it, but nobody plays tricks with me and my sister.
You just blew it. Big time.
Yeah, I did the first time.
Guys, it's pretty straightforward.
It is.
Yes. We're assigned worlds, as many as we can each handle.
And who's going to do the assigning?
I'll get to that. We infiltrate each world. Undercover, of course.
Oh, of course.
And then we start asking questions, sightings, rumours, strangers in town. But he's not the only person who can play detective, right?
Right.
Only nothing's gonna happen if we don't work as a team. And what does a team need? A team leader.
And who did you have in mind?
Well, it has to be you or me, because what are we? Guardians. And what do we have? Staves.
Then be careful with that thing.
Son, with all due respect,
His name's Ben.
he is my biological son, Jeremy, even though he spent his entire life in your care.
Well, I didn't think you'd noticed.
With all due respect, from what I've heard about this Betti character, we need some thinking leadership from someone who doesn't go off half-cocked. And that, I suggest, would be Katherine.
Well, I think what Ben's had to say is pretty good so far, very rational.
And you'd know about rational, would you?
Well, it's hardly an artist's strong point, is it?
Look, Jeremy, Dad, this is getting us nowhere.
You know what? You're right. I'm tired of talking. All this guardians and staves, it's kid stuff, and this is a job for an adult.
Oh, well, excuse me.
At last you're talking some sense. I know the world where I last saw Veronica, and that's where I'm going. Now.
Not without me, you're not.
I don't need your assistance, Jeremy.
Well, too bad, you've got it. What is your problem? I've got a problem, mate. I'm just along for the ride.
Look, you're going to have to go keep an eye on them.
Me.
Well, I can't and Ben can't. Look, if the Welcome were to find us and we were with them, then it'd put those two children in danger. And you should have thought of that before you brought them here.
Dad is not a child.
Look, go before they get lost.
Why do I always get these jobs?
Well, what's up? Don't you know the way? I thought you'd been there already.
It's complex, not complicated.
Well, fine then, let's go.
Ben actually led the way.
Ah, well, that's my boy.
Hey guys, wait up!
Ah, Melinda. Great to see you. You go first.
Ah, good idea.
Well, that may take some time. We have to traverse through at least 2 other worlds just to get there.
Lead on, Macduff. After you.
Oh, no, I insist. After you.
No, after you.
No, after you.
I can't believe you let her lick his ice cream. It's so unhygienic.
Just forget the whole thing, okay?
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Dwayne!
It's me.
Funny. I'm getting a smell. Wind must be blowing straight off the throwaway food chute. Something way past its use by date.
Una, gotta listen to me.
When you find a life, text me.
Do you know what I'm risking coming here?
Your life, if you don't get out of my way.
Look, we share in our world. Everything. What does a guy have to do to apologise?
To begin with, it involves the sacrifice of one minor useless body organ. In your case, the heart or brain.
Take both, I beg of you.
You may follow 4 paces behind. Watch and learn, kid.
I just thought they'd really hit it off. I mean, they've got a lot in common.
Like you mean? Maybe that is their problem?
Maybe step one's just going to take a little while.
As we watch time stretch to infinity.
Well, think about it. You can't keep me prisoner here forever.
That was Mum. It was, wasn't it?
Mum's alive.
I knew it. I always knew it.
So did I.
Why'd you turn it off?
I sense danger.
But no, think about it. Mundy's right. If we could hear Mum, then maybe she could hear us.
Yeah, so?
So if she could hear us, then maybe Betti could too.
Right. Thanks, Mundy. I remember I pressed that one and...
Careful.
We'll be ready this time, not a sound. Well, maybe Mum's will work.
Try it with that one.
Why?
Well, what have you got to lose?
Veronica, I'm only asking you to listen to reason. A blandished world means everyone working for the common good without dissension or extremes. Efficient, tranquil communities. I've seen the worlds that you've tried to blandish and wiped out instead. You're not a creator, you're a destroyer. Some guardians fought. They lost. And those worlds paid dearly. But in the survival of the fittest, I will succeed, just as I will find the guardian that you are trying so hard to protect. There isn't one. The guardian whose DNA the Welkin brought me. The reason you set yourself up as a decoy? A futile gesture, of course, because the DNA shows me that this was a male guardian. I will find him, Veronica, and he will see it my way. I have told you again and again, Betti, there is no such guardian. A bad lie, sister. Enjoy your island holiday.
Couldn't I put these portals closer together?
Getting a bit past it, are we, Jeremy?
Where is this portal anyway?
It's in Mrs. Dawes' chook shed.
Oh, of course. The portal to the next world from here would have to be in a chicken coop.
Mrs. Dawes doesn't like people going into her chook shed.
But there isn't any other way.
Our Mrs. Dawes runs the library. And just for the record, our Jeremy was a troublemaker and lawbreaker. He was run out of town years ago.
Well, from what I've seen of your world, I'd say he was one lucky guy.
Florence, where are you, you silly girl?
Let's go now, while she's looking for Florence.
Florence?
Mrs. Dawes' favourite hen. She's quite a nice bird, actually.
Probably better looking than your Mrs. Dawes.
She meant the chicken.
Come on, let's go now. Come on!
Florence, if you don't come back now, I'm going to serve chicken casserole tonight. Florence!
You've got major commitment problems. You know that?
Negative. Like, since I've met you, there's no one else I've even seriously considered.
What about before you met her?
Zilch. Not seriously. In fact, not at all.
Anyhow, I want more than being considered. You know why I came looking for you? I worked out a place for us to hang. We know Betty's gonna go.
Sounds like heaven to me.
Ben's world. After the way everyone dealt with her, no way Betty will go back there.
You got it. I suppose it's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
That's a technical term for the creeps. I'm with you. Everything round here's gone strangely quiet.
Yeah. Something's gonna happen.
Something not good.
Don't worry, babe. Let me take you away from all this.
I know you're stuck here, Veronica, but you could try making a bit of conversation. You know what I really hate about your perfect parallax? I feel certain you're about to tell me. It is mediocrity with a capital blah. You mentioned once that you had room for Shakespeare. I'm not sure he'd want to live there. What would he write about? No adventure, no passion, no colour, no conflict, no laughter, no love? You were always the sentimental one, and you always were the egomaniac. I wouldn't say that. No? Betty, you think you're the centre of the universe. Your point being? I want you to listen to me very carefully. You might be the centre of your universe, Betty, but I am the centre of mine. Your universe. Don't you think you're inflating yourself a bit? Not at all. My universe is my house, my home, my pots. Your pots? Domestic, commonplace, drab, drab, drab. There is nothing drab about my pots. They're the most important thing in the world to me. They are something that I created with my own hands. Oh, we all need a hobby. My pots are special, unique. I only wish that I had children so that I could pass them on. If this is a plea for release, then you are wasting your breath.
This is where I saw Veronica on the boat.
Or where you let her get kidnapped.
It all happened so quickly, she just vanished into thin
I
air.
would have fronted Betty right there and then.
I had the kids to protect.
Well, it's better than just standing there.
Oh, right, shoot from the hip. Now I know where Ben learned it from.
Excuse me.
I'm a bit tired of you getting it bent through me.
I do no such thing.
Will you two please grow up? Now.
Uh-oh.
He's me.
Looks like this one has a Jeremy too. We can't be seen. Quick.
Right.
You know you look pretty when you're mad. That's him! Cheers!
Francis Short, I hereby arrest you on the charge of being a truant minor and staging your own disappearance.
You've got the wrong person, officer. No, he hasn't.
I know you, Short. Don't make things worse for yourself.
I couldn't.
That's how Francis being arrested by Officer Garcia. We've got to do something and fast.
Looks like no Francis I've ever known.
Not like our Garcia, either.
Oh, he's a friend of Ben's. Are you two going to help? Betty's after him, and now she's going to get him.
Oh, no, she won't.
I'm with him. Officer, you're making a mistake.
Who are you?
I'm the boy's father.
No, you're not. Come on, Francis.
I demand you stop harassing this boy.
You keep out of this, Johnson. You're a known troublemaker.
Who are you calling a troublemaker?
And thief.
Look, let the boy go, or you'll see some real trouble.
Threatening an officer, hey?
Keep your hands off my friend.
You're both under arrest.
I'm a known troublemaker.
And thief.
And thief. Thank you. So unless you want trouble, I suggest you go. Now.
I'll be back. For both of you.
Yeah!
Run! Quick, go!
Are you okay, officer?
Snitch! Satisfaction. The portal's this way!
Oh,
You all right?
yeah. Not as fit as I used to be.
Tell me about it.
Hurry!
You know we have to go back through that chook shed.
This Parallax is glamorous, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Mum's alive. I heard her voice.
Oh, miss. I finally got that button worked out.
Betty's holding her somewhere.
Where?
Well, I don't know. It could be anywhere, any world.
That's all right, it's a start.
Mum worked out where we're listening in somehow. She wants us to look at her pots. She says there's something to do with the centre of her universe. It's a clue.
Yeah, but Betty was there, so she couldn't speak openly.
Mean anything to you?
Well, Veronica liked to hang her pots out in the workshop. Don't ask me why, but she never liked them being moved.
Well, what about you guys? Did you find out anything?
I found out there's plenty more of me.
Sorry, Dad. You get used to it.
Well, that's not my point. There seems to be more of me and Francis and Melinda, even Mrs. Dawes, and everyone else probably, but there's only one Veronica, Ben, and Katherine. And has anyone ever seen another Stefan anywhere? I think Stefan is part of the grand plan. I'm not sure how. I'm glad to have you aboard, Stefan.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, that's step one.
Yeah, hardly took any time at all.
Cool move, Dad. Give me a clean shot.
Sure.
Take both, I beg of you.
I'll be back. For both of you.
Satisfaction.